Good afternoon. Welcome to Stockton University's commencement ceremony for the School of Health Sciences. I'm Dr. Peg Slusser, Dean of the school, and will serve as the MC for this ceremony. Our first priority today and every day is to provide a safe environment for our community. To do so, please remember the following 3 simple rules throughout today's event: mask up, back up, and wash up. Thank you. Would everyone please rise as we play the national anthem? Please be seated. It's now my pleasure to introduce the platform party. They will stand and remain standing as their names are called. Please hold your applause until I complete the introductions. Representing the Stockton University Board of Trustees are Mr. Raymond Ciccone, Chair, and a 1979 Stockton alumnus, and Dr. Harvey Kesselman, President of Stockton University. Distinguished members of the platform party also include Dr. Michelle McDonald, Interim Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Michael Angulo, Esquire, Vice President for Personnel, Labor and Government Relations, and Mr. Brian Jackson, Chief Operating Officer, Atlantic City Campus. I'd like to thank you all for your service to Stockton and higher education in New Jersey. It's now my privilege to ask Mr. Ray Ciccone, Chair of the Stockton University Board of Trustees, to come to the podium to offer welcoming remarks.
Thank you very much. My name is Ray Ciccone. I'm a proud 1979 graduate and have the honor of serving as the chair of the Board of Trustees. You have demonstrated great commitment in earning your degree at Stockton. The dedication will serve you well in the next chapter of your life with your job, community service, and advanced studies. I welcome you to our community of over 55,000 Stockton Osprey alumni representing Stockton throughout the United States and beyond. I encourage all of you to remain involved with Stockton, take full advantage of the programs, activities that are offered to alumni. Congratulations from the Board of Trustees and the entire Stockton community. And now please welcome Dr. Harvey Kesselman, President of Stockton University, to the podium to address the class of 2020.
Thank you, Trustee Ciccone, and good afternoon. Let me begin by adding my welcome to the graduates of 2020. With all of the challenges and uncertainties of 2020, we shouldn't take anything for granted, folks, even something as steeped in tradition as our treasured educational rite of passage, the graduation ceremony. So, on behalf of everyone in the entire Stockton community, we welcome all of you here today. And yes, our ceremony this year looks different. We are socially distanced, but we are no less connected. And although we're not at Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, we are joined in fellowship to celebrate this long-awaited moment. And it's moments like this that we need to celebrate all the more. You see, life sometimes throws us much more than lemons. It may seem as if we're dodging fast, sharp-breaking curveballs. The fact of the matter, though, is things happen. Two words we say when we didn't expect the unexpected. Things happen. And while we try to anticipate and prepare for the unpredictable future, we must always remain flexible and adaptable in order to thrive. We cannot allow life's curveballs to take us out of the game. Therefore, I have another two words for you: march on. Now, I know that there are those who have already thrown in the towel, but that's not you. You are neither living in defeat nor running in retreat. You came back here today to march on. And I know some may say, you're traveling all the way back there to get a piece of paper? And the answer is, no, that's not why you did it. You didn't come all the way back here just to be handed a piece of paper. It's not about that. It's about so much more. It's about an idea, symbolic of your stick-to-itiveness, of your determination, of your persistence, of your resolve. Walking across this stage is so much more significant than receiving a scroll that says, if you're here, you are now positioned for the future that's ahead of you, and you are ready to embrace everything it has to offer. A wise person once said, thorns do not keep a rose from blooming. Neither should obstacles keep you from success. And your being here today proves just that. Some of you went to great lengths to participate in today's ceremony. You may have had family or friends who wanted to share this moment in person but simply could not. You may have parents, caregivers, and loved ones who sacrificed just to see you achieve your goals, whether in person or video stream. What they all want most, though, is to see you realize this milestone today. Early on, several months ago, it may have looked as though the opportunity to march across this platform may not happen. But being flexible and adaptable and having the determination and perseverance to not give up brought each and every one of us here today. As we all grapple with this pandemic, I am so inspired by all of you, the class of 2020, and the stories of how you have persevered, adapted, and thrived. For example, when the public schools in this region closed in March, Stockton's teacher education students had to quickly adapt to both online learning themselves and then online student teaching. Graduating student Alacia Harrison said her instructional technology course gave her the skills she needed to not just make the transition to online student teaching herself, but to help her mentor teacher adapt to the changing environment that she faced. Or consider Michael Falk. He's majoring in criminal justice with a concentration in forensic investigation and a minor in computer information systems. Michael worked up to 50 hours per week as a Lyft and Uber driver to pay for his education and help his family in need. When COVID hit, his only source of income came to a screeching halt. The Stockton Student Relief Fund was able to help him complete his education in May, but it was his perseverance and ability to thrive in the difficult circumstances that will stay with him the rest of his life. Finally, student dancers like Jenna Tompkins of Waretown and Melissa Nash of West Caldwood took to the streets and to the parking lots and their living rooms to create singular works for their final capstone projects, which they then shared online. This taught them unexpected skills about choreography and film, in addition to improving and showcasing their dance abilities. These are just a few members of the class of 2020, and I am so proud to be able to say that all of you are Stockton University graduates. In that moment, in just a few moments, when your name is called, you can approach this stage, lift your head up high, and proudly march on, knowing you have finished the course and headed towards your beautiful future. And your Stockton community of friends are right here to cheer you on. So, congratulations to the great class of 2020. It is now my distinct pleasure to invite Dr. Michelle McDonald to the podium for the degree conferral.
Welcome to our fourth commencement ceremony today. 4 out of 8, you are the halfway point. We will now begin the presentation of candidates for degrees. Please note, a professional photographer will take individual photographs of all of you as you walk across the stage, and we will provide you with proofs of those photographs. The ceremony is also being recorded, and copies may be ordered by visiting Stockton's commencement website. We ask that if you are taking your personal photographs, that you remain seated while you do so. Will the graduating class of 2020 please rise? Dr. Kesselman, it is my privilege to report to you that the candidates assembled here have qualified in all respects for their degrees by successfully completing curricula offered by Stockton University. The faculty recommended that these candidates be awarded their degrees in recognition of their academic accomplishments.
Commencement in slow motion. Members of the graduating class of 2020 who have successfully completed all the requirements for graduation based on the approval of the faculty and the authority vested in me by the state of New Jersey and the Stockton University Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree with all the honors, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Graduates, you may now switch your tassels. Please be seated.
We are now privileged to present the new graduates. We ask that you process across the stage when your name is called. In light of current health guidelines, we will not be shaking hands. Graduates, when you exit the stage, please promptly return to your seats, and in doing so, honor your fellow graduates. Trustee Ciccone, President Kesselman, and I will be leaving shortly to prepare for the next ceremony. We congratulate you once again. Thank you for coming, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Would the graduates of the School of Health Sciences please come forward? Reading the names today is Dr. Amy Hadley, Associate Professor of Communication Disorders. Good luck.
The Doctor of Physical Therapy, Dr. Kristen Caverly. Dr. Kelly Corrado. Dr. Jessica D'Angelo. Dr. Laura Gowdy. Dr. Kristen Januszewski. Dr. Shauna Lawler. Dr. Christy McCann. Dr. Joseph Navoso. Dr. Jesse Falanakorn. Dr. Nathan Roberts. Dr. Liliana Signato. Dr. Brandon Samuels. Dr. Stephen Sisto. Dr. Sarah Smith. Dr. Emily Sorochinsky. Dr. Joshua Tabangan. Dr. Tracy Wong. For the Master of Science in Communication Disorders, Mariana Alshay. Jamie Bello. Jade Galucci. Olivia Romalino. Mariah Smith. For the degree of Master of Science in Nursing, Jessica Falvo. Michael Lowe. For the degree of Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, Ashley Batters. Alexandria Grazioso. Emily Iannuzzi. Jonathan Miller. Mark Cherone. Felicia Williams. Maria Day. Okay. For the Bachelor of Science in Exercise Science, Maria Day. Michael Fort. Paul Harris III, magna cum laude. Nicholas Rhodes. Michael Velasquez III. Melanie Wall. Harley York, magna cum laude. Susan Zenario. For the Bachelor of Science in Health Science, Caitlin Abdillah. Shane Adair. Sahar Ahmed. Samantha Alec. George Amasquita. Gia Barada. Nicholas Bellissima. Angel Benjamin. Timothy Berberich. Kayla Baronato. Carrie Bernauer. Dana Bebo. Shira May Bingoy. Emily Brand. Peyton Ann Berge. Donella Burrows. Patrick Camilli. Christian Campbell. Joseph Caridi. Jocelyn Carino. Ashley Carpenter, cum laude. Michelle Carey, summa cum laude.
Say it again.
Samantha Castillo Vetilla. Jennifer Castro. Ashley Sherry. Nicole Sinali, magna cum laude. Shannon Clark. Lindsay Collins, summa cum laude. Cedric Cook. Brianna Cooney, summa cum laude. Daphne Bless Cortez. Melissa Jo Cortez. Alexandra Cosenzo. Samantha Cunha. Nicholas Curran. Chad Astamborski. Sky Branch. Riley Golem. Kaylee Grzycki. Isabella Massey, magna cum laude. Sarah Mavrisic, magna cum laude. Luke Meisinger. Megan Morcello. Erica Nasario. Emma Nelson. Geraldine Pampo. Elizabeth Rock. Jenna Rutkin, magna cum laude. Jamie Silenzio. Amanda Salamini. Paula Teresi. For the Bachelor of Science in Public Health, Emma Carosa. Mary Kleiss, magna cum laude. Nicole Ong. For the Bachelor of Science in Biology, Salvatore Avellino. For the Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, Molecular Biology, Diana Sanchez Ceballos. Irini Hanna. James Quanvey Jr. Keenan Williams. Justin Armorer. George Wilbert. Devin Hulse. Brandon Hamilton. Banked Beck. Ryan Newman. Brittany Solar. Lawrence Anderson. Ruchi Taylor. Okay. For the Masters in Business Administration, Brendan Kelly. For Bachelor of Arts in Biology, Olivia DeSico. For the Doctor of Physical Therapy, Dr. Fawad Akhtar. Dr. Christopher Martin.
Congratulations to all of our graduates. Let's give them a big round of applause. And let's take one really important moment to give all of our significant others, your families, friends, children, spouses, a round of applause. And thank you. As we conclude this ceremony with a recessional, the platform party will leave the stage, followed by the graduates. Guests are asked to follow the graduates and meet them in parking lot 2. Given our unique circumstances of hosting 8 graduation ceremonies today, I ask that graduates and guests prepare to leave campus immediately and continue their celebration off campus. This will allow for the university to prepare this venue with recommended health and safety measures and make parking available for the graduates and guests participating in the next ceremony. All of us here at Stockton are proud of you and joyfully embrace you as graduates and lifelong members of our Stockton family. Thank you for choosing Stockton and for remaining a part of the university's legacy. The recessional will begin with a rendition of Ospreys on Parade, our alma mater, originally performed by Joseph Stramity, a class of 2015 alumnus and member of the Provost managerial team. This concludes our commencement ceremony today. Thank you all for attending and enjoy the rest of your day.
Let us travel in the footsteps of those who came before. Here on our campus in the Pines, knowledge opens every door. And when we go marching out to the world beyond our Stockton, at ease with what we learn, our knowledge leads to knowledge, and Stockton shows the way. Oh, let us be among those for whom Stockton leads the way. Oh, let us proudly strive to be examples day by day. Knowledge leads to knowledge, and Stockton shows the way. Oh, let us be among those for whom Stockton leads the way. Oh, let us proudly strive to be examples day by day.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us. We do ask that you make your way out of the parking lot as quickly as possible so that we can turn it over for the next ceremony. Thank you very much.